Have you ever wondered why some people seem to achieve success effortlessly while others struggle even when they work just as hard as you? What if I told you that success isn't just about talent or luck, but about your mindset? Today, we're going to dive into the fascinating world of the psychology of success to uncover the habits, strategies, and mental frameworks that high achievers use to reach their goals. If you ever felt stuck, unmotivated, or even unsure of how to take the next step toward your dreams, this episode is for you. Get ready to learn how you can train your brain for success and start thinking like the world's most successful people. Success starts in the mind. Psychologist Carol Dweck introduced the concept of fixed versus growth mindset, and it was a game changer. I also made an episode about growth mindset, just about it. If you want, can also listen to it. It's on the second season. A fixed mindset means believing that abilities are set in stone and can be changed, while a growth mindset means believing that abilities can be developed through effort and learning. Studies show that people with a growth mindset are more likely to succeed because they embrace challenges and see failures as opportunities to improve. For example, Oprah Winfrey faced rejection and also failure earlier in her career, but instead of giving up, she used those experiences to grow. Today, she's one of the most influential women in the world. Ask yourself, what's one challenge you've avoided because you were afraid to fail? How can you, for example, reframe it as an opportunity to grow? Success is an accident. It's the result of consistent habits. Successful people often have intentional routines that set the tone of their day. Morning routines like meditation, journaling, or even exercising help build focus and productivity. They prioritize basically tasks that align with the long-term goals and eliminate distractions. For example, right now, it is 6, it's also a Sunday, and I haven't touched my phone because I know that if I touch my phone, I will not get success, I will not get successful, and I will also not achieve my goals for the day. So I just cut it out. I just don't touch it for at least 1 hour and then I can touch it. And that really has helped me a lot. Also, a book that is really interesting for you to cut your bad habits is Atomic Habits by James Clear. So resilience is another key habit. When setbacks happen or they don't quit, they adapt. Elon Musk reads 2 books a week and constantly challenges himself to learn new things. Try creating a morning routine and commit to it for the next 7 days. Track how it impacts your mindset and productivity. Of course, the first few days will be so freaking difficult, and that is true. Even for me, sometimes it's really difficult. For example, right now, I wanted to wake up at 6 a.m. and I was like, I'm really tired, or I don't want to, or like right now, I'm facing a few challenges in my life. I'm also facing a very difficult, I don't know, let's say phase, and it's also normal because we're humans, we're not robots, and we also have emotions. And I was like, I really don't want to get up. I'm just not feeling good, not feeling motivated. And then I was like, a little voice in the back of my head was like, Luisa, you want to get success? You want to have money? You want to have your freedom? You want to be the businesswoman you have always wanted to be? If you want to, you need to get up, because it's not like I'm going to stay in bed and then be successful. Be for real. Like, we need to really think seriously. I'm not going to achieve success if I'm staying in my bed. No, I need to get up because money needs to work for me. And at this point I was like, okay, now I'm gonna get up and then I'm going to be successful. So even the most successful people face doubts and fears, but they have learned how to push past them. Fear of failure often stops people from trying, but instead of fearing mistakes, high achievers see them as stepping stones. Imposter syndrome, the feeling of not being enough, is common even among the best, yet they continue to move forward despite their doubts. For example, negative self-talk can also hold people back by replacing thoughts like, I can do this. Be with like, I'm capable and resourceful. I can do this. I know I can. And that makes the biggest difference. For example, Serena Williams uses affirmations and visualization before matches to boost her confidence and stay focused. You need to write down 3 affirmations you can repeat daily to shift your mindset. For example, I am worthy of success. That's something I write all the time. Or I have another one. It's, I am successful. I am a woman of business. Now I'm going to achieve success whatever comes. This is an affirmation for me that I just tell myself every single day. I feel unmotivated, I'll tell myself this. I feel like I'm not enough, I'm going to tell this to myself. And then you're like, oh my gosh, but this is like too much ego. No, it's not ego. It's being true to yourself. It's being respectful to yourself. I am not confident when someone takes a photo of me. I am really not confident, but I want to be confident. So I need to push myself. And that's something you really need to do. So high achievers often practice visualization, mentally rehearsing their success before it happens. Visualization involves closing your eyes and picturing yourself achieving your goal in detail. Focus on the emotions, confidence, excitement, and pride, and repeat this process every single day. Olympian Michael Phelps visualized every single race before competing, preparing his mind for success. Spend 5 minutes visualizing your goals each morning and repeat your affirmations like, success is with me and I'm going to reach it. Oh, and also, fun fact, this morning, like I told you, I really wasn't in the mood of waking up at 6 a.m. and then working and stuff like that. I wasn't in the mood. But, like I said, there was also a little voice in my mind. And also, what I do when this voice isn't sufficient, I just go to my Pinterest, and my Pinterest is just filled with everything I like, of course, but it's like with rich, modern, like women in business with, like, for example, heels and stuff, like all this thing, like with cars, with money, with wealth. I want to be this. I want to live in this dream, you know? I really want to. So then I'm like, oh my gosh, I want to have this. And then what I do automatically, because I use visualization for everything in my life, I start to visualize and I'm like, okay, I want this. And then I'm going to do this. And then because I want to achieve success, I'm also going to do this and this. And I just close my eyes and then start to dream, basically. And it's not really dreaming because it's true. You're going to do this. So it's visualization, and it's so important and so freaking powerful. So what's the secret to success? It's not luck, but it's the mindset, habits, and persistence. Today, we covered the power of a growth mindset and how to embrace challenges, daily habits that fuel productivity and success, strategies to overcome fears and self-doubt, and how to use visualization to reprogram your mind. Now, it's time to take action. What's one habit, your mindset shift you're going to implement starting today? DM me on Instagram or even TikTok on LG Mindset and share your thoughts because I want to know. And also, don't forget to follow this podcast and leave a review to help others find LG Mindset. Thank you for your time. Thank you for listening, and I will see you next time.